In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the form calculation widget in Jotform. Getting started with Jotform's form calculation widget might seem like a daunting task at first, but fear not. We're here to guide you through the process step by step, ensuring you're able to make the most out of this incredibly versatile tool, perfect for creating dynamic forms that require calculations, be it for order forms, registration forms, or even simple surveys. First things first, head over to the Jotform website. If you're new to Jotform, you'll find it to be a user-friendly platform, making form creation a breeze. Once on the homepage, you'll notice the login button at the top. Click on it and you'll be presented with multiple login options. For a hassle-free login experience, I recommend using Google if you've previously connected your account, but of course Jotform supports other platforms too. After successfully logging in, navigate to the My Forms section. Here you'll see all the forms you've created so far. Choose the form you'd like to add calculations to by clicking on the Edit Form button. If you're setting up a new form for this purpose, the process from here on remains the same. Now we're diving into the heart of form creation. Click on the Add Element button on the left side. You will see a variety of fields to choose from. For demonstration purposes, drag and drop the number element twice, labeling them as number 1 and number 2 for easy identification. These fields will serve as our basic inputs for calculation. Next, introduce a multiple choice field by dragging it to your form. Label it as add-on or anything that suits your form's needs. Populate it with options, let's say add-on 10, add-on 20 and add-on 30 to keep things simple. The magic happens when we bring in the form calculation widget. Locate the widgets tab and search for the form calculation widget. Drag it to your form and click on it to configure. Here you're going to construct your calculation. Click on the Add Field button, select number 1, then hit the plus sign, repeat this process for number 2. This is how you're telling Jotform to add those two numbers together. But what about our add-ons? Let's include them in our calculation. After adding both numbers, click on Add Field again, this time selecting the add-on field. This choice will ensure that whatever option is selected from the add-ons, its value will be added to the sum of number 1 and number 2. Once you've set up your calculation logic, don't forget to click Save to lock in those changes. It might be a good idea to label this widget as total or something indicative of its role in the form for clarity. Next up, we want to make sure the world sees our handiwork. Go ahead and click on Publish at the top. Jotform gives you several options for sharing your form, but for now let's view it live by selecting Open in New tab. This allows you to see your form exactly as your users will, including the live calculation functionality in action. And voila, you've successfully configured the form calculation widget in your Jotform form. This simple yet powerful tool can dramatically enhance the functionality of your forms, allowing for dynamic interactions based on user input. Remember, the examples we used today are just the tip of the iceberg. Jotform's form calculation widget is incredibly versatile, so feel free to experiment with it to suit your specific needs. Whether you're tallying orders, calculating registrations fees, or just looking to make your forms interactive, the form calculation widget is a resource worth exploring. Thank you for joining me today, and don't hesitate to unleash the full potential of your forms with Jotform.